The highest paying financing jobs plus the 250K career path. If you're unsure which career path is best for you, consider some of the highest paying positions available. Jobs with an average annual salary of more than 250,000 are rare. In some cities, wages and specific industries are higher than others. So here are the highest paying finance jobs plus the 250K career path. You've probably been asking yourself, what can I do with my finance or business degree? Or how can I maximize my earning potential? Most people jump at the first opportunity without research. The 3 career paths in finance, choose your route. If your major is business or finance, you may turn your attention to the buyer. People are salivating for this game, and this is for a good reason. This is where the big money comes from. To reach the shopping area as quickly and efficiently as possible, 1. Banking, 2. Asset management, 3. Or stepping stone career path. Pursue Tier 1 lines. No matter what route you take, focus on landing a Tier 1 job. The Tier 1 jobs are usually attractive and functional front office analyst functions. You may be dealing with different transactions or even cooperating with other companies. In the process, you will conduct a lot of research and hone your communication and problem-solving skills. Tier 1 jobs are striking for 4 reasons. 1. Most standing in the business world. 2. It can lead to some of the best exit opportunities. 3. You're doing the best type of work that motivates you and will actually help you grow. 4. Highest pay in the industry. Avoid back-end jobs. Do your best to avoid back-end jobs, and these kind of jobs are tasks. You'll usually excel to enter numbers all day, or worse, spend hours answering calls. These positions are numbing and absolutely stifling, and beyond that, they will suppress your growth and add no value to your financial career. Now, don't get me wrong, I realize that some people stay in their roles longer and may never move on. That's a problem. Sometimes you find your favorite things in the process, but if you're looking for top positions in financial industry, let's start in the banking industry. Banking finance career path 1. First, we have the general field of banking. This may be the most profitable, but it is also the most competitive. Recruitment starts as early as the freshman, sophomore, and junior years. To be successful, you must generally participate in the A game from the beginning. Obviously, the reasons of fierce competition is money. When you have a 22-year-old with an income between $90,000 and $140,000 after graduating from college, you know that the requirements will be tough. So what do you really need? 1. We're talking about a year of solid experience, whether it's getting a relevant analytical internship or participating in an experience-based program, such as our IELTS Analyst program. 2. You must have an excellent GPA, 3.5 and above, and most likely come from a respected school. 3. You need a solid technical knowledge from accounting to evaluation and establishment of advanced models, such as mergers and acquisitions, leveraged buyout models. 4. However, good grades and a well-known alma mater are usually not enough. You may need to engage in good interpersonal relationships to step into the door just to get an interview opportunity. Please note, if you feel the lack of experience or low GPA hinders your development, you may want to consider some IELTS Analyst program, which is designed to help students gain relevant experience and technical knowledge to achieve excellent results. Plus, our graduates' average total salary just after leaving school last year exceeded $80,000 US. Competitive, isn't it? Asset management finance career path 2. Like investment banking, entering this field requires a lot of effort and testing. You need to put all the ducks together. Internship experience or something similar, impressive qualifications, and good relationships with people who work in companies that interest you. Like all fields, the network is essential. Without it, you may never step into this door. The most likely assessment management jobs are in place like JP Morgan or Fidelity and BlackRock. Basically, the company manages its own assets. Your job will be to research different companies and industries and cooperate with portfolio management. When you are finally looking for an acquisition job, this job is very relevant and helpful, which is very exciting because you will do the same in a hedge fund, provide equity firm or venture capital firm. As bonds, the salary is also excellent. When you just graduate, you might earn between $85,000 to $110,000 US dollars, but like any other high-paying jobs, competition is fierce. So how do you assess management compared to investment banking? The trickiest part of asset management path is there are fewer opportunities available. Due to the large number of investment banks, job openings at investment banks are more abundant. Both, of course, have an excellent reputation, but you must first find and log into this position. By the way, being a small business manager is different from being a great asset manager. You need to work in a bank or significant company. Otherwise, this post is more like a stepping stone. The stepping stone finance career path 3. Other areas of finance tend to be brighter and more exciting, but honestly, this may be the most important. When you are 19 years old and finally taste the long-awaited taste of freedom, you don't always make the best decisions, and you certainly don't realize how much preparation is needed to get such a sought-after role. This is the origin of the trampoline route. It's effortless. Find a job that can help you redefine yourself, a job that allows you to do a bigger and better job. These are the things you actually have to overcome. 1. You're late in the profession development game. You're not prepared, and you missed the hiring period. 2. Your GPA is terrible. Maybe your party is too harsh, or just loosened. Either way, you must divert your attention from him. 3. The worst part of this is you lack the relevant financial experience. Without this, you will not get an interview. Therefore, you must overcome these weaknesses before you engage in the following trampoline jobs. You will most likely gain relevant experience through some kind of internship or a program such as the IELTS Analyst program. Big 4. When I say Big 4, I mean large accounting firms like PricewaterhouseCoopers and KPMG. But to be clear, I'm not talking about this typical accounting-based jobs, such as auditing or taxation. Most accounting experts will choose these jobs, but more financial-based career choices, such as valuation and company advice. 1. Valuation is where you collect valuation evaluations from different companies, different businesses, etc. 2. Company counseling is where you conduct consulting work on specific transactions, just like an investment bank. The advantage of these jobs is that they are very relevant to your investment banking or banking position. It is definitely a good leverage tool. The starting income for this semester ranges from $75K to $85K. The buy side, the big money in finance. If you decide to take the stepping stone route, what is the next step to actually reach the buyer? As I mentioned before, there are several different ways to switch this career path. 1. Use a job where you must accumulate experience in a bank position. After that, you can usually go to the park. 2. Continue to work for a while and obtain an MBA from one of the 1,015 top schools. Then use your education to make the transition. However, this can be difficult, so it becomes a ton. You want to establish strong connections with the companies you're interested in. 3. Or if you're lucky, plug your ass and go straight there. If you're late to the game, this route is the best. You're not ready, have poor grades, and don't get a financial internship. This is an option if you don't like your job or have not yet found an assignment off campus. You need to redefine yourself and prove your worth. You may be eligible for a position in the banking industry. You only need to take a few steps to move in the right direction. I know I've mentioned it many times, but it is essential to briefly introduce these career paths again. Have you watched Tens of Billions show? Or have you heard of the hedge fund manager make a ridiculous amount of money? They almost certainly work for buyers in one of the following 3 categories. 1. Hedge funds, 2. Private equity firms, and 3. Venture capital firms. Jobs where you're examining different companies or industries to invest in. This is a fascinating field with crazy salaries and a lot of variety. Initially, your income will be between $125,000 and $250,000, but you must be a determined student willing to pay all costs to get there. The great investment jobs are there, but are difficult to obtain. Everyone loves them, only a few people get them. So what can you say about the highest paying finance jobs, plus the $250K career path? Let us know in the comment section below. See you in the next video.